Hi everyone. I am today being joined by yet another young technology leader. I'm joined by Hamna Khalil. Hamna of course, is an MLSA and is a young student leader. Hamna, why don't you introduce yourself very briefly and then we get going.
Okay, thank you so much, Rohit. So, my name is Hamna Khalil, and I'm also a Gold Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador and have been serving the Microsoft community for the last 2 years. And beside that, I also being part of many other communities like Google community, IEEE community, and I think that's my introduction.
Hamna, thank you for your introduction. Uh, you're now at the end of your academic career in that sense. You're in the final year. You will be out there in the market maybe next year or later this year for job, etc. Uh,
Mhm.
I want you to step back and think about your formative years in the academic institutions. Why did you choose to be part of technology communities?
Mhm.
Why did you actually became an MLSA? Was there a definitive thought process? And do you think being part of these communities have helped you in any manner?
Okay, so like the reason I choose communities besides studies is communities help us grow, communities help us to develop our soft skills. So this is the main reason that I choose the communities. Like it help to improve your communication skills, it help you improve your leadership skills and all that, which is equally important besides your technical skills. And the second reason I choose communities is because they help you build your portfolio. And it is because, like, if we talk about this MLSC community, like if you are a technical person and you want to build your portfolio in any domain, like if you want to build your portfolio in AI, in data analytics, in Azure, in cloud, so Microsoft give you those opportunities to build that portfolio. So these are the two reasons that I choose the communities besides studies. And and the second question is like how choosing these communities and how these community actually helped me. So when I was in my first year, uh, I was working with the Google community and I was the social media manager there. So I got the opportunity that there was a software company that was looking for a media manager. And at that time I applied in that opportunity and I shared my the certificate that I received from the Google community, and I was being hired by that company for a 3 months contract. So that was a little motivation for me that although I'm in my first year, I got the job. So it means that community somehow help you getting the job. So later, in my final year, I was similarly at an event, at an MLSA event that was conducted at Zabist University, Pakistan. And there was also one more speaker like me, and he was also the CEO of a German company. So at that event, I shared my portfolio, I shared my journey, my contributions to the Microsoft community, and I shared my articles over there. That I wrote two articles, and they were recognized as the most read articles of those respective month. So the CEO was also listening there, and he said that, yeah, Hamna, we are looking for a technical writer for our community. So I then got opportunity, and I am actually now currently working as a technical writer at a German company. So communities have a lot of benefits. Communities provide you a lot of edge over the other students. So this is the reason I choose communities besides my studies.
No, I think you perfectly summed up. Communities are a great way to build your personal network, get
Mm-hmm.
introduced, or network with a lot of these senior technology professionals. land up internship opportunities. I'm glad that you got one, and also expand on your practical knowledge. Hamna, um, you're in the year fourth. You are about to get into a job market, and you will decide your career as you. Uh, and considering we're from India, we know a little about Pakistan. How's job market there at the moment? Are you also facing or worried about the AI onslaught on the jobs? And and what and how are you coping with this whole conversation and with the sentiment around us?
Okay, so first thing is, my perspective regarding AI is that, AI is not going to replace your job. The one who is not using the AI and is using the AI will going to replace your job. So the thing is that we have to choose AI wisely in our jobs. So AI is not something that is going to change us. And the second thing is how what is, the job market. To be honest, if I talk about getting the internship and the job opportunities, it is very important to have a portfolio. It is very important to, you already must have some contributions in that domain before you enter into the market. So communities and these technical societies help you a lot in building that portfolio. So my message is also over here is that when you enter into the job market, make sure that you have the perfect portfolio in the domain you are applying for. And uh, these 4 years degree and your bachelor's life is, one of the best and the golden time where you can spend effort, where you can spend much time in communities and building your portfolio by contributing to the organizations. You're mute, Rohit.
What you said is right. The workforce that's not getting adopted to the artificial intelligence will have a far major impact on their careers rather than anyone who's part of the AI journey per se. And I absolutely concur with what you've said. Hamna, in the environment that you're in, right? And it's a great way for you to kind of motivate yourself about your skilling, etc. But let's say the guys who are in year one, or young engineers who just started their journey,
Hmm.
they do not understand the life per se, as because they get to see the college life, they've yet to see get down to the groove of the soul community aspect, or engineering aspect. What are the key 2 3 takeaways, or your personal uh, points that you can share with them, so that they can be ready in next 2 3 years about the market, like you mentioned about upskilling yourself on various stacks, being part of the community. Are there other things that you do to keep yourself relevant?
Okay, so like the message to all the, first year students or second year students who are just recently started their 4 years bachelor's degree is that, like, uh, you know soft skills are equally important than technical skills. Our technical students over here have a great focus on building their technical skills, and they lack when it comes to building your soft skills. And even I was at fast Peshawar, and I was at Zabist Islamabad at different universities, and the students over there shared that our faculty or teachers mind when we participate in communities. They think that we're wasting our time. So this is also a concept over here, and I believe that in many other universities, People think that communities is the waste of time, and it won't help students in their career, etc. But in short, communities are a great way to build yourself, to build your soft skills, build your technical skills, and most importantly, to build your network. So if you are a community builder and if you are involved in communities, you have a good network of people around you, and they all share ideas. So in short, the communities, they help you uh, get connected with the like-minded people. And I think it's a you are very lucky if you are around the like-minded people who share your ideas, who share your vision. So my message is that during your 4 years career, do involve in communities, contribute to that communities. And whenever and when there's a talk about communities, like what is community, so the main thing that everyone that comes in everyone's mind is conducting events. So community is not just about conducting events, it's about building a portfolio. If you are a technical student, at the end of the day when you go to the job market, they would expect you to have some technical skills. So when you say, okay, I was a community builder and I conducted events, so they will get this idea that okay, he or she must have good communication skills and good event management skills. But beside that, you also have to prove that I'm a technical student and I have some technical skills as well. So for that, join communities and build your technical skills over there. Build a portfolio, build a resume that will definitely going to help you at the end of the day. So this is my message to all the youngsters: build your portfolio, build your network, connect with like-minded people, and definitely be on LinkedIn. Use LinkedIn for a good purpose. Be a brand and share what you have and what skills you have. So these are some of the suggestions that I want to give over here.
Yeah, no, you absolutely. Uh, and what does future look like for Hamna? Where do you go from here? Are you pursuing masters? Are you getting into job? What are your thought processes there?
Okay, so I am currently doing job, but I'm also planning to pursue my career in masters and then PhD. But every next day, even if I achieve anything, if I you know achieve any name in some technical opportunity, still I believe that I lag behind, and there is so much room for improvement. And every day I improve myself. So currently even I'm planning to build my skills in data analytics. And and why? Because one thing, I want to shift to data analytics, my job to data analytics. And second, to be the Microsoft MVP. Because if you want to become a Microsoft MVP, you have to be an experienced and a experienced person in one domain. So for that, I'm planning to improve my skills in data analytics. So that's it. That's the future. That work hard and improve yourself every day. Work from learn from others. So this is what the future looks like. Learning each day.
No, absolutely. You're very inspiring. I must say this. So thank you for talking to us today. My last very, in a sense, very theoretical question is, how do you motivate yourself every day? I mean, are there set patterns of things that you do? So for example, I watch some inspirational movies or whatever series or whatever. Are there things that you do to keep yourself motivated every day?
Actually, when I see that, whatever I do as a community builder, as a as a student, as a ambassador in Microsoft community, uh, these things actually are defining my way. So since the very beginning, as I told you that when I was in first year, I got a job based on my community work. And also when I'm in my last year, I also doing a job. And besides these two jobs, I also got a lot of job offers from different companies, and all of them are somewhere linked to my community building, my my contributions as a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. So it means that if you contribute to a community, and there are people who are looking for you, and there are people who really like your skills, whatever you are doing. So I think that these communities really help you build your journey. They really define your path, and this is what motivates me every day, that if I do this star, this would bring a positive image, a positive perspective in my resume as well. So this is something that motivates me. And now, to be honest, community building is now a hobby for me. Whenever I get some free time, I look for the opportunities that I can participate in. So this is something, this is my hobby. So that's what motivates me.
I think we definitely need more young leaders like yourself to keep inspiring the future generations. Thank you, Hamna, for talking to us. Really enjoyed our conversation. We look forward to having you with us more often than this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rohit, for having me.
God bless. Yeah.